In the Mountain West, just 4 days from the conference tournament in Boise, the regular season wraps up this afternoon. A border war matchup, Colorado State and Wyoming from the Madrid Sports Complex in Laramie. Glad you're with us. Chris Sylvester, JP Hiraoka on hand. Top 6 teams in the Mountain West get a chance to play for a conference title next week. New Mexico, the preseason favorite atop the Mountain West. Colorado State has clinched a top 6 finish. They could finish as high as 3rd depending on how things shake out today. Wyoming won't be there, but a chance at an 8th home win this afternoon.
Stay on possession.
Savannah Warner brings it across the midfield stripe. A Jamie Tatum goal, the difference in this border war matchup. There's Castilla battling in the corner, sends it across. And that one was wide of Faith Joyner.
Riley Castilla continues to beat people in space. She had a couple defenders on her there, ends up on the other end of them to win a pretty good cross into the middle. Just no one home to finish that.
Haley Block, grad transfer from Creighton. Tries to set up Colorado State. The 500 Rams, 6 wins, 6 losses, 3 draws. Keely Hagan, in her first season as the head coach, spent the last 8 years as an assistant in Austin with the Texas Longhorns.
She helped turn that team into a defensive powerhouse in just a year into her tenure here, really creating the same kind of culture.
She played her collegiate soccer at Tennessee. Star player before a professional career, and you mentioned it, trying to take this Colorado State program to new heights. She takes over for Bill Hempen, who helped start the soccer program in Fort Collins back in 2013.
We see a couple of substitutions going to be made. Maddie Chance coming off the field to make way for
Alyssa Bedard.
Alyssa Bedard, who, like we said, was in concussion protocol the last couple weeks, but she makes her return to the pitch and hopefully can get a goal here for the Cowgirls. Only thing better than a 1-0 lead is a 2-0 lead. So she is the second leading goal scorer for this Cowgirls bunch.
That one lofted up and kicked away. And Bedard tried to time that one up before it went out. Alyssa Bedard from Rock Springs here in Wyoming. 4 goals, 2 assists, couple of game winners for the impressive sophomore. Anytime you bring in a first-year head coach, you kind of look at some of the underclassmen. So who do you build around? Alyssa Bedard, you figure, is one of those players for Colleen Corbin.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, she's not the only Bedard on the team. Her sister playing in defense today, Bailey Bedard, number 26. But yeah, certainly, coming in as a new head coach, you're always going to look at, who's going to be around you beyond this first year. And, for both of these head coaches, they certainly have freshmen on their team that they can ride for 4 years and hopefully put together a nice future for them. Big punt from Hannah Lee to get it into Colorado State territory. And
I tell you, Wyoming, they have lived on Colorado State's side of the field in this first half.
Certainly. They're making shorter passes as well, considering the wind. They're really playing on the ground compared to the Rams. Probably an adjustment needs to be made there for CSU, but Wyoming doing an excellent job playing within themselves, just making the passes that they know they can complete, playing on the ground away from this gusty wind. So far, they've clearly outplayed the Rams. Good ball over the top.
Skipped right by Bedard.
always hard to come into the game as a sub. You don't have the pace and tempo of the game. You don't really understand the physicality, what it's like out there. Obviously, all these girls have played plenty of soccer in their lifetime, but just getting up to speed within a game after coming off the bench can always be difficult. So that next pass to Bedard might pay dividends as they look to go over the top often.
It's been the game plan for Colleen Corbin's bunch through one half.
Yeah, not afraid to play through balls on the ground, over the top. Like we said, not afraid to get called off sides.
Explanation being given to Eliza Gray-Smith for Wyoming and Kennedy Layton for Colorado State. Cowgirls have it. Tatum in amongst the crowd, and here comes Colorado State.
Good pass with space.
Ali Yoshida, a freshman, with the left, ties it.
Oh, a beautiful left curler after the chop. Just sensational. Just like that, after Colorado Rams really struggled early in this game, they'll equalize playing into the wind. As we get a look at that replay, look at the footwork and the touch. This first touch, she'll cut back across her body with the chop, and then instant first touch shot. Beautiful to bury it in the top left corner. It's what you like to see.
And for the true freshman from Hawaii, it's Yoshida's first collegiate score to pull us even in the 33rd minute. Yoshida had 5 shots on goal coming in. And equalizes. 1-1 in the border war. Not a contact there. And a foul against Colorado State.
Game's getting a little scrappier in the midfield. You like to see it from the Rams, as they were absolutely bodied through the first 20 minutes, gave up all kinds of easy 50-50 balls that Wyoming would go on to win. They're here in the last 5 minutes. They've really stepped up their intensity and physicality, getting into the back of these girls. Foul that time, but that's what led to the goal just a moment ago. It's like a 4-person wall set up right outside at the top of the box for the Rams. It's a pretty good spot for a goal-scoring opportunity. And it'll be the captain, Jamie Tatum, on the ball. Got a strong right foot, so look for her to put this probably far post and high to go over the freshman, Shayna Ross.
Tatum opened up the scoring this afternoon with her team-leading 5th goal.
A little bit of motion.
It's good! And Jamie Tatum again.
Jamie Tatum scores from the spot. Beautiful right footage. She ended up going near post, and Shayna Ross just couldn't quite get a handle on that one. The pace coming in. She didn't get a glove on it, but just deflects past her as we get a look at the replay. You see the pace and the spin coming on that ball, going right to left away from the goalkeeper. Nice short punch from Jamie Tatum.
And this one was not tied for very long, as Tatum knocks in her 2nd goal of the opening half.